I want to speak to the anti-MAGA crowd. I see all these videos of these anti-MAGA people that's saying, we warned you, we told you not to vote for the orange man. He got us in the war. He's sending people back to their countries. He's deporting people. Oh, he got you fired. We warned you. The majority of these anti-MAGA people are women. These are women that was voting for Kamala Harris. They wanted a woman as president. So now that a woman is not president, they're taking all of what they think is bad and saying, we told you, Kamala Harris told you what he was going to do. Kamala Harris told you he was going to have us in a war. But you guys said nothing when Obama had America in a war. When Biden had America in a war. And not only that, Barack Obama was just giving crates of money to America's enemies, just paying them off. That reminds me of a bully in school. America was being bullied under Obama and under Biden. The bully was telling America, you got to pay us off. Or better yet, Barack Obama offered the bully money, airplanes of money, crates of money. Please, Mr. Enemy, please leave us alone. I'll give you some money. And then, did you guys forget that Biden left all of that expensive military equipment to the enemies of America? Did you guys forget that? Did you forget why you voted for Trump in the first place? Now, I don't label myself, but for the sake of this video, I'm MAGA. And Trump is doing exactly what I voted for. I knew that it wasn't going to be a ride in the park. I knew it wasn't going to be an easy run. I knew it because America was on the verge of complete destruction. You remember that song? We're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. We're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. America was self-destructing. It was on the border of being broke. Taking care of the world, just handing out money. Even before Biden left office, he was still, I'm giving so many billions of dollars to Ukraine. I'm giving so many billions of dollars here. And I'm giving billions of dollars over here. And the borders are wide open. And now we have sleeping aerosols in America that's going to wake up any time. And you know who it's going to affect? It's going to affect you and your children. That's who it's going to affect. See, Trump is doing what we voted him to do. He is cleaning up the mess that Barack Obama and basically the Democrats have made. Now, during Trump's speech, when he had said, do you think that politicians should basically, fight for America, and the Democrats remain sitting, and now you're up there talking about like, oh, I told y'all, don't vote for it. I told you. You should have listened to us. You should have listened to black people. Let me tell you something, so-called black people. Not all melanated people support the Democrats. Not all melanated people are Democrats. Stop that lie. And personally speaking, I don't care what you think about me or how you feel about me. You don't pay my bills. You don't do anything for me. So why should I have to worry about what you think about me? I care less. My 401k has gone up since Trump was in office because when Biden was in office, I started taking from it because I knew that Biden was depleting the funds. Look at New York City. Look at New York State that's being ran by Democrats, and you guys are still voting them into office. And then you want to cry. And I'm going to tell you, if Kamala Harris, just for the sake of thinking about it, if Kamala Harris had become president, all of her mistakes would have been put on Trump, although he's not president. Say if he lost the election, you would be blaming Trump for what Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did, because that's what Biden did. Now, Barack Obama, after Trump did his first term, Barack Obama stood up there and started trying to take credit. The same thing that Africans are trying to do with so-called Black Americans is what Barack Obama, which happens to be a Kenyan, he's an African. So he's doing what his foreparents or his generation, better yet, or his people are doing with Black Americans. Barack Obama stood up there and says, oh, the economy is doing good because of what I did. Although he was the one that says that industries are gone for good and that Trump need a magic wand to bring it back. So when it came back, Barack Obama stood up there and wanted to take credit. Oh, I did it. I was speaking to a woman this past week, and I'm going to show you how much the Democrats have you guys brainwashed. And this woman, she brought it up because when they realize that you are a Trump supporter, you don't have to say a word. They're going to bring it up. The anti-MAGA people are going to bring it up. And she was like, oh, women can't vote. Why can't women vote? Well, he wanted to do voter ID, and that's going to stop a lot of women from voting. And I'm like, how is that going to stop women from voting? Well, if they're married, they're going to have to try to prove their maiden name using their birth certificate, and a lot of women don't have any kind of ID. I said, but in New York City, they need 3 forms of ID to shovel snow. You need ID to go get your driver's license. You not need ID to cash your checks, if you still cash checks, right? So you always need ID. You need ID to even register your kids in school. But they got women, especially in the so-called Black community, they got women and they got Black folk believing that they can't vote because of voter ID, because Trump is trying to make it legal for them not to cheat. He's trying to make it possible for the Democrats not to cheat. You got to show ID when you vote. So now they got Black people, Black folk, Black Americans, and women thinking that they can't vote because Trump said you got to have ID. And we's ain't got those ID. Trump, the orange man, is trying to make us get ID. So now we can't vote 2 or 3 times. We can't cheat now. So now women can't vote, and Black people that don't even know what a computer is This is what the Democrats are saying to you. And you're still out there caping for them. They said black folk don't even know what a computer is. You don't have any type of ID. And you even have students in universities being interviewed and repeating that garbage. White students think black folk are completely ignorant. And you're playing right into their hands. It's sad. It's really sad. All of these anti-Trump people, all of these anti-MAGA people that's out there talking about, aha, we told you, Trump is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He's cleaning up a mess. And when he clean that mess up, you ever clean your house up and you tear everything apart in the house? You know, it's dirty already, but you tear everything up. You move everything away from the wall, you know, move up the carpet and everything, and you clean under the carpet, and you wax and you mop, and you know, you dust and all that. You make sure, and then you put everything back together. That's exactly what Trump is doing. Just be patient. But then once everything starts being good, guess who they're going to give credit to? Oh, that was what Biden did. Because that's how twisted your mind is. That's how twisted they have your mind. Trump derangement, MAGA derangement. All these videos talking about MAGA, 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 MAGA. We told you, you should have voted for Kamala. There's a reason why we didn't vote for Kamala. And if it was possible, I would vote for Trump again. There's a reason why they tried taking this man's life. Because he's trying to restore order. When I watch a lot of old movies, man, my heart kind of be sad because I see the world like it used to be. Like when I came up in the 60s, the 70s, man, kids were able to go outside and play. We didn't have to worry about nothing. Just go to school, come home, do our chores, do our homework. We go outside and play. You could play in the park, man. You can go anywhere, and you ain't had to worry about nothing. You didn't have to worry about being snatched on the street, man. All this child trafficking, and a lot of melanated people, especially these foreigners, are into child trafficking. They're into that, and you still trust them with your children. You're out there protesting and sacrificing yourselves for people that you don't even know, for sleeping aerosols. And it's sad. Y'all really need to wake up. This midterm election, you need to vote right. Especially in your local elections. New York, California, all of these sanctuary cities, that need to be changed. In order for your state to rise and to do better, they need to get rid of these sanctuary cities. In spite of how many times they call you xenophobic and all these little phobia names that they have for you to make you feel bad, that's a psychological game they play on you to make you feel bad. Well, I don't want to be xenophobic, so I'm just going to go ahead and support what I don't support anyway. See, so they playing with your mind. You talk about mind control. They have control over your mind. You need to take back your power. Take back your power. And I'm going to be doing a video on YouTube about preparing yourself, man. You know, because things are getting crazy. Yeah, I believe something's coming. Something big is coming. And most of y'all are not even ready. See, you allow the anti-Trumpers to talk you out of your firearms. A lot of you gave up your Second Amendment. When they were offering you $50 and $25 for firearms, you wouldn't turn in your weapons. But then it's going to come a time when you're going to need that. See, if the power goes out and people start getting hungry and they come up in your place, You can't stop them. And it's going to come a time where the police is not going to be able to respond. And you're going to wish that the Iceman was in your town. One day you're going to miss the Iceman. And you're going to miss police. And you're not going to have anything to protect yourself and your family. And you're going to have to rely upon the same people that you giving your butt to kiss. You're going to have to rely on those same people to save your backside. Think about what you're doing. It's going to get crazy.